welcome to all my viewers to my YouTube channel Hoogar Social Academy. I, Shrikant Hoogar, your mentor, your teacher. Today I came with a new topic from the history subject from the class 10 standard. The name of the chapter is Extension of the British Rule. In the last my videos, if my dear viewers, if you moved with, we have studied in the history topic about the advent of Europeans to India, how the Europeans entered into our country, the three Carnatic wars which were being fought, and then the involvement of the British with our native rulers. Now here it's a continuation of that topic where we see the name of the chapter itself says the extension of the British rule. Very important to all my viewers that before going to any of the topic we have to focus on what the title says, because title itself gives lot of answer about that particular chapter. Now dear students, here in this chapter called the extension of the British rule, we are going to study about the introduction, and in the same topic we are going to study about the first Anglo-Maratha war, okay, in the year 1775 to 82. Then we are going to move with the second Anglo-Maratha war 1803 to 5, third Anglo-Maratha war in between 1817 and 18, and Anglo-Sikh war in between 18 and 18 to 1857. Further in this chapter even we are going to learn about the cunning policies of the British subsidiary alliance 1798, who introduced, what does this mean, we are going to explore over it. Doctrine of lapse in the year 1848, how it affected to our native rulers, those also we are going to study in this chapter. So this is all the content which is going to be in this chapter called as a extension of the British rule. So let us begin this topic with the introduction part. In the introduction part, as the chapter is the extension of the British rule, the word itself what it says that the British are now going to expand their empire as they are involved very deeply in the way in there with the native rulers. As now they have in the southern part, they have ended the rule of almost the rule of their Europeans, English, who defeated Dutch, Portuguese, as well as the French. Now, in the southern side, towards the Carnatic region, totally it's a foothold of the British, and further they turned their attention towards the Bengal, where they defeated the Siraj-ud-Dowla as well as the combined force of Mir Qasim, and keep their foothold also in the where in the Bengal. But again, as we said, the greediness is not yet over. They want more and more and more to improve their economy, to increase their economy, and to expand their territory and to have their power on the territories. So they went on exploiting, and in this exploiting, they used different cunning policies. Different, like in the first chapter, you have studied in the at the end the Robert Clive, the Governor General, Robert Clive, who brought up dual government. It was one sort of exploitation. See, he is very happy. The British is very happy. As administration is judiciary, it is in the hands of the Nawab, but revenue it is in the hands of whom? In the hands of the British it is. And in this chapter also, few more cunning policies are been there. These cunning policies, which made them to easily to acquire number of territorial areas. Now in the southern part, the competitors like Europeans, they are defeated. Again I repeat, competitors like Europeans, Dutch, Portuguese, French, they are finished. In the southern part, two more competitors are been there, one called as a Maratha and one called as a Mysore Sultans. Mysore Sultans, there we are going to learn about the four Anglo-Mysore wars. In our next chapter we are going to learn it. But in this topic, in the southern side, a biggest person who is standing in the development of the English was the Maratha. Okay, a strong empire in the southern side. And in the northern part, upside, after moving towards the Bengal, attention is towards the territory called as a Punjab, the Sikh territory. Now, Sikh territory, in this chapter, we will learn how Sikh territory fell under the hands of the British, and how Maratha lost under the hands of British, and how British has expanded his empire in the from the south to up to the western part of India and towards the northern part of India. So these all things let us learn in our topic called as extension of the British rule in the country called as India. So once again, what we are going to learn: Anglo-Maratha War 1417-75 to in between 82, Second Anglo-Maratha War in between 1803 to 5, Third Anglo-Maratha War 1817 to 18, and Anglo-Sikh War in between 1818 to 1857. And these are two cunning policies: subsidiary alliance in the year 1798, doctrine of lapse in the year 1848. So let me come with the wars in my next session. Thank you.